Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob back here for the JTwoH channel. Today we have a Blu-ray review for you, coming to you from Warner Archive Collections. This is Looney Tunes Collector's Vault Volume 1. So this is the latest and greatest line of cartoons from the Looney Tune cartoons from the Warner Archive Collection. There you have the vault there, that green with all of your favorite characters. Got your spine there. Volume 1 is a good sign, hopefully indicative of a Volume 2 and so forth. I know they've done these in the past. Now I say done these, not these cartoons, but they've had, Warner Archive has released Looney Tunes cartoons before in collection form. I don't recall what they are called. If I do recall, I'll put it in the video. But this is the newest line. We have a 356-minute runtime. The biggest thing of note is, like, people noted Speedy Gonzales there immediately on the cover. Nowadays, with the more political correctness, some cartoons are deemed insensitive and they are not republished, they're not re-aired, they're kind of forgotten about. Not the case with these, to my knowledge. There's actually a blurb right here, so I'll read it to you. But this blurb here that says, Looney Tunes Collector's Vault Volume 1 is intended for the adult collector and may not be suitable for children because of some, for the times, racial insensitivities. So that's why that's there. But that means that your cartoons that you loved, grew up with, or caught on reruns, if you're me, are all there. So the Looney Tunes vault is open. There's their description there. We have 2 discs, and does it say how many? 25 choice tunes, never before released on DVD or Blu-ray. So that's really cool. So these have never been released, hence from the vault. There is your episode guide if you were curious about that. I also believe it is inside, so just a second. Is it on the disc? No, I lied, it is not inside. So the only episode guide is actually directly on the back, which I appreciate. I honestly don't mind if it's behind the disc, if it's on the disc, if it's in an episode guide pamphlet, if it's on the back, as long as it's on there. The only time it irks me is when there is no episode guide. It's just, here's 3 discs. Like, okay, but what if I want to watch one specific title? So here's your 2 discs. Disc 1 is green. Disc 2 is gold. So that's what it looks like on the inside. And again, we have this blurb there at the bottom about the Collector's Vault, which some people might not even appreciate that. Honestly, I just worry about, I don't really give a crap if the blurbs are there. I mean, if the cartoons need to be, if that has to be on there for the cartoons to be released, so be it. You know, it's not going to ruin the disc art. It's not on the front of the cover. It's not in the front of the cartoons. There's no blurb before the cartoons, at least that I recall. So, but yeah, we popped this in. We enjoyed it. We watched the whole first disc one morning before breakfast. It was actually funny because there was several cartoons, maybe upwards of 10, before my kiddos actually recognized a character. So when they say from the vault, they're not kidding. I mean, even it took me to be like, oh, that's so and so, or oh, that's so and so. So these are for some collectors, some old school collectors, and people who want the classics. These that have never been released on DVD or Blu-ray, you know, that you've watched on a reruns. Maybe you have the old tape because you've recorded them off TV, something to that effect. Maybe they were released on VHS. It doesn't say that, but you know what I mean. The diehards out there, Looney Tunes fans. I would say I'm a Looney Tunes fan. I don't know that I necessarily go to the diehard extreme, but I enjoyed this. I'm going to get a kick out of watching disc 2 at some point. These look great. They're remastered, HD, you know, all the bells and whistles. It doesn't appear to have any special features, though that's not surprising. Typically these don't. But yeah. There you go. So I want to thank Warner Brothers for not only making this and releasing this, but sending me a copy. If you guys would like to check out your copy, there will be a link in the description. It's not an affiliate link, by the way. I don't get anything from it. It's just a way to support Warner Brothers directly in making sure we get these and more Looney Tunes cartoons released physically on Blu-ray. So other than that, thanks for watching. If you would like to support my channel in any way, be sure to check out the link in the comments. The links in the descriptions to my Twitter, Instagram, TV Time, Letterboxd, where I review all the TV shows and Blu-rays I watch respectively. eBay page and Bluray.com page. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later, YouTube.